Welcome back everyone to Tater Tanks. Today we have got the Leuve, but from now on I'll just call it the Low. And we are playing on the map Overlord. A while ago I made a video of me playing in the Lanson Sea, which was an okay battle, but what was interesting about it was that that was a rental tank, and I decided to play through all of my rental tanks, all of the battles I had on it. Not because I was particularly excited about the tanks that Wargaming had given me as rentals, but more for the fact that if I played through them, they were all premium tank rentals, and so if I played them, they gave me much better credits per game compared to my standard tier 8 tanks. And so I figured, even if I don't really enjoy these tanks, at least I can get some extra credits out of them and I can clean up my garage a little bit. So I played through a number of different premium tank rentals that I had, and you'll be seeing more of those tanks coming up in the near future. But this Leuve, I had a number of battles in. I think I had it for 85 battles. And this battle really stood out compared to all the other ones. I was not particularly fond of the Leuve, and I'll explain a bit why. It's really slow. The front armor is pretty good if you can hide your lower plate, and the gun is just really it doesn't have great accuracy, I've found. The damage is good and the pen is really good, but overall I just didn't really connect with it very well. Although this battle I was able to get a good performance out of it. So on Overlord, we went down to the beach. We are in a tier 6 matchup, which is really good for us. Maybe that explains the results that we have. But just like that, we are barely into the game and we are already at 1,000 damage. And we are able to just keep ourselves somewhat hidden behind this hill and pepper the enemy with some shots. This tank has really good ammo capacity too. You can see I have 63 standard rounds left and a few premium and high explosive rounds as well. So we're just gonna hunker down here a little bit and wait and bide our time and just play the beach a little bit. We get a nice little shot into the front plate of the Ferdinand, I believe that is. And now as we're on reload, the reload is another thing I didn't particularly enjoy about this tank. It's really slow, mobility is bad, and the reload on here was quite long. So we bounce another shot, put another shot into the Ferdinand, and we are trading quite well. And just like that, haha, really glad I caught that on video. Just like that, we're at 2,000 damage, and we're only 3.5 minutes into this game. So I'm willing to take a shot there. Luckily, it only hits my track to take out the KV-5. And now that I'm repaired, I'm gonna back up a bit and try to get another one into this Bisonte. He hits my track again. I obviously have the repair skill on my crew on this tank. I think this is actually a crew from one of my other German heavy tanks. And so that reload or that repair time is really brought down compared to stock. There, he finally gets one into my lower plate, I believe. We are able now to put another one into him, and now you see that the allies are coming around from the back. And that's it. The beach has been taken. The rest of the map has fallen, apparently. But we're just going to fast forward here because this thing is really slow. We are going to speed up and move on into the rest of the battle. So you can see that while we took beach, the enemies have swept along on the other side of the map and come all the way into our base. So I know I'm way too slow to get back to base to do any defense. So I'm just going to focus on getting in to the enemies that were spotted in the middle and try to get a bit more damage in while allies clean up at our base and also take over the enemy base. So even when I'm fast forwarded, it still looks like it still looks as slow as some other tanks. It doesn't look particularly fast. So we're going to come up into the middle here, and hopefully we can spot something and do some damage. And just like that, here any moment now, yep, there is the E-25. So get a nice potato shot off on his armor as he's flying away, and now the Panther M10 has shown up. So as he goes over the ridge, we are going to put a shot into the back of the Panther M10. 3.3 damage, not too bad. Our allies are taking the base, and I'm able to put one last shot into this Panther and take the kill. We're going to go after the E-25 because that's the only tank that I know where they were last spotted. But at this point, there are 2 allies on the base. So just as I get up on this ridgeline to try and start taking some shots, I am unable to do so because the enemy base has been captured. And there it is. That was one of the best battles I had in this rental. And you can see there it was a first class. We did 3,500 damage with 1,200 assistance and 2,300 damage blocked. We were top in damage and I believe also top in XP. So yeah, maybe try those rentals out that you have in your garage and see what you can get out of them. Thanks for watching, and we will see you all in the next one.